Cheers! Welcome to my channel. This is a timely tarot oracle reading about random shift. This is a general or collective reading, so take what works for you and just leave the rest. This is also a timely reading, so if you are watching it at this time, it is the perfect time for you. Having said that, if it has been a while since I posted this, what was going on in your life back then? Good morning, Stella. My cat, if you're hearing that weird noise in the background, that's my cat complaining. She just woke up. All right, we have the Three of Swords energy here. The Three of Swords is talking about heartache, heartbreak. As you can see, I mean, there's three swords in this person's heart. But when you look again, you realize, wait a minute, that heart is very big in context to those swords. So these are more like nails or snakes. Snakes, I mean stakes. Maybe you've been hanging around with a vampire and they've been sucking your energy and that's why you're sad. But to be serious, this is talking about the Three of Swords is talking about the energy of air, like the element of air. So it's talking about thoughts. And the swords in tarot represent, your discipline of your mind and your mental intelligence. So this is about thinking, and there could have been harsh words spoken. This can sometimes represent gossip and slander and sometimes even perjury in court. This person has their heart in their throat, so they're afraid to tell the truth. And or they could be afraid to tell the truth. And it also can represent in matters of romantic love, a third-party energy dividing a couple. So this is talking about, basically this is talking about your heart needs healing from some sort of heartache. Forgiveness is either desired or needed at this time. And also this can represent a heartbreaking decision that needs to be made. Now we have from my oracle, the card that came up for the underlying energy for this reading is transition or death. So this, a lot of times people are afraid of this card. They think, they're thinking physical death, but this is actually about a transition. It's saying there's going to be a major change in your life. But it's talking about rebirth as well. So it's like the end of one cycle and the beginning of another. Something needs to come to an end for you to be able to move forward. This is Vayu, the dragon, and this is his angel, the bluebird of happiness. But she's not so happy right now. They're in dire straits here. And this is talking about, like, Vayu means the winds of change. And so there's change coming upon them, and they're in dire straits right now, and it's there's a lot of indifference around them. It's like nobody will help them. The vultures are moving in, just waiting to swoop in. So it's that type of energy, but on the other side of that is rebirth. So we have the Hangman. So you may have been stuck in a situation for a while. This is talking about the Hangman hangs from the tree of knowledge because he wants to gain perspective. He's hanging upside down because he's trying to look at something from every angle possible. And then once he has like a different picture, he's satisfied that he's examined whatever this is from all sides, then he will get down from the tree of knowledge and take action. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is talking about, it's actually three wheels in one, the past, the present, and the future. And they're all coming together in synchronicity. This is about God's plan, your destiny. And it's saying that the Wheel of Fortune is starting to turn in your favor and that you have good luck coming in for you. This energy is also like the wheels on the Wheel of Fortune is actually made up of three wheels. And so on one of those wheels are the Hebrew letters for the name of God, Tetragrammaton. And a tetragrammaton is a sacred geometric symbol that has, it has equalization of all forces, and it's absolute perfect order, divine order. So this is saying that, you're on God's plan, and you're ready to move forward. Maybe you've been stuck for a while and you've been in some sort of transition, but you're ready to move forward now. Maybe you are recovering from something that happened, that you needed to work on for yourself to be able to, have the passion to get up and move forward again. That's basically what the Page of Wands is about. He represents the element of air, or sorry, of fire, and this is his wand. His wand is made of wood, and it's all about taking passionate action. He's really optimistic, enthusiastic, like he's got a feather in his cap. It would be a real coup to become a page in those days, like that you would be working for the king and the queen in the court, and being dressed to the nines, and being educated about the ways of the elite. This would be, very prestigious for you and your family, and a way better lifestyle than a lot of people would live. They would start working really young, 7 to 14, which may sound like that's way too young. But in those days, people, their life expectancy was only about half of what it is now. And so the energy, the idea of having childhood and adolescence was very different back then than it is now. But that does give us an indication of a possibility of the time frame. This could be information coming in from when you were like in high school, elementary school, or even like just starting out in college, university. It could be someone that you met back then and that you haven't seen, and that's information or communication coming in from them. It represents the exuberance of someone starting out, like under the age of 21. The pages, if they were successful at their work with the court, excuse me, I don't have a cold, but all of a sudden, just before I did this reading, I could feel this heaviness, and I don't know what that quite is about, but we'll see. It'll go away in a minute here. So there's just something coming up in the reading of, I don't know, there's a deep sadness here about something. But in any case, at this point, you're there. I feel that you're starting to heal from that, and now you're getting ready to move forward. And if the page was really good at his work, he might even be considered for knighthood when he turned 21, so long as he could afford his own horse. So the pyramid in the background, the pyramids here, they represent the wonders of the world and wanting to travel and explore them, and having like a real passion for getting up in the morning and like, woohoo, like I wonder what's going to happen today, that type of energy. Now you could be 80 years old and be in this energy. Something is got you feeling passionate again. The thing about the energy of the Page of Wands is that he really, really admires his wand. As you can see, he's looking up to it. So quite often he is thinking with his little head, and you have to take what he says with a grain of salt and check his facts. A lot of the time his mind is elsewhere than on what he is, the information he's delivering. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is talking about a reward for following your North Star, your destined path here. And so there's the pentacles represent health and wealth and happiness in the 3D. Now this energy here is talking about, like there is a big coin here. Coin, of course you need coin to be happy in the 3D these days for sure. But you could have all the money in the world and still not be living the lifestyle you want. So this is about lifestyle. And this is a reward from the divine, collaborating with the universe because you've been on your destined path and following your North Star. So there's going to be some upgrade in your, a reward coming in for your, for staying on your path and for, doing the healing work that you need to do to be passionate about life again. And then we have, okay, so there's been some real cutthroat energy, and that's what I was feeling here. because I all of a sudden my throat just tightened up, and so this energy is recovering from this type of energy. Now, whether this is still going on or not, I am not sure yet. As of yet, we don't have enough cards down, but the transition is happening. Now, this is talking about cutthroat energy, someone coming towards you that is willing to risk everything to get what they want from you. And what they want from you is this reward, I feel. And they don't want you to be in this happy energy. Like, that bothers them. And so this is talking about you standing up for yourself, though. And you're like, maybe the information that came in from the Page of Wands has put you in a different energy where you're like, hey, I want to live now. I want to fight for what is mine. I'm not just letting people take away my destiny. I have this big reward coming in. So you might have heard about a reward of Pentacles coming in. That type, there's some information about that coming in. And so this is talking about, like, you've already fought two people. And they've laid down their swords because they can tell you mean business. I don't think they were expecting you to fight. I don't think you're the fighting kind. But you can see even the clouds in the background here are like, they look like they've been ripped into the sky, like just cut with the sword. And so this can be talking about the outer conflict is coming towards you. And of course, that's causing inner conflict, which is, heartbreaking decisions that need to be made here. So I feel like this is saying you're ready to cut out any bullshit in your life right now. And this can sometimes also represent an energy of an inner conflict. And of course, if you have outer conflict, it will often cause inner conflict. But the thing is, inner conflict can unknowingly attract outer conflict. So let's just see what's going on here. We have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is talking about this could be your energy right now, because it feels like it. If the Queen of Swords, she's known to be the coldest of all the queens. Now, in this position, though, I'm just wondering if, like, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your way, you're willing to receive this reward. But in this instance, I'm wondering if this queen isn't related to this energy here. And it's almost like she sent these two towards you so that she could get this reward from you. This could be, I don't read cards in the, I read them all upright. But this would be, I feel like this queen is maybe, she sent these two just the way this is. And she's like, okay, give me my reward. And they have to go back and tell her, well, he kicked our ass, bottom line. So normally, like, this could be someone who's considered to be very cold, the queen. She's most likely of all the queens to be divorced or separated, and also very independent here. She has her left hand out and she's wanting something. And I feel like she sent the sword energy in towards you. Just the way the cards are set up here. And was trying to take you down because she wants the reward instead. She knows, how does she know that the Wheel of Fortune is turning for you? I'm not sure, but the energy is saying, like, she has her head above the clouds and she has some information that you're going to get this reward and she wants it instead of you. That's the energy I'm picking up here. So let's keep going here and see what the heck is going on. Oh, because there's a soulmate coming in. Interesting. Yeah. Like, quite often this can just mean someone, the queen will show up and she's been the one that's been through this. And so she's turned cold from how she normally is. But there isn't an energy here. I really feel that this is representing the person that sent these two to tackle you. Really interesting. So in any case, after that, we have a soulmate energy. And so the soulmate energy is talking about two souls coming together. And maybe that's, maybe she has gotten some word. Because look at, this can be gossip and slander, right? Maybe she knows that someone is coming towards you with a cup of love. And that's going to change your destiny. And that maybe you've been waiting for this for a long time, or this person has been waiting to do this for a long time. This is really different energy. In romantic love, this can be a third party energy breaking up a couple. She might consider you that way. Maybe she's divorcing someone, and and she knows that they want to come towards you with an offer of love or something. This is soulmate energy, though. So this is talking about two people coming together that have made a soul contract with each other before, on the spiritual level. And it's talking about each of them is really balanced in their masculine and feminine energy. So they are, this is talking about very highly connected to source energy. And it's to just empower each other. They don't need each other, but they just really will enjoy each other and empower each other to carry on on their destined journey. And this energy here is talking about a healing energy, as well as a very strong connection to higher source energy. I call this the HSN, the Higher Self Network. It's like being logged on to the internet, only you don't have to log on. You're on there 24/7, whether you're aware of it or not. You always have that connection to the divine. And I feel like that's the energy here. Interesting. So then it's going to bring all these beautiful opportunities in. And she's the one who wants these. She has her back to the soulmate energy. She's not happy about that, because this is going to bring so many opportunities in for you. I don't know who this is for you, but there's something going on here. This is about having these Seven of Cups, is all these opportunities coming in to the point where you're spoiled for choice. You have so many blessings coming towards you. You can't even count them all. It's that type of energy. We have a cup of beauty, which is talking about, each of these cups, they're in a cloud. So it's like you have to find the possibilities within the challenges. So they're all destined gifts for you, but you have to put your own energy into it. You're like a black hole, like just sucking all this opportunity but like a black hole, you're the center of your universe. So you have to put your own spin on these to turn them into gifts. Quite often they're possibilities that are wrapped up in challenges. And so we have beauty in one cup, and beauty can be a beautiful gift. I mean, it's beautiful to be beautiful, but it can also stop you from working on your inner beauty. And then we have like a figure that's shrouded, and we don't know what's underneath that shroud. Is it something beautiful, or is it something ugly? We have a snake here, and some people may consider this an opportunity to shed what they don't want anymore. Like the snake sheds its skin and lets go of anything that's holding it back. Or it could be like a yellow-bellied coward crawling through the grass. And we have a castle. So castles are beautiful to have, but they're usually on the edges of cliffs, and so they're quite isolating. It's hard to get to them. And then we have the flowers, which are about opening up to to the sun, or closing yourself off to it. The laurel wreath can be about victory, but it also is placed on coffins. And the dragon energy, some people think of dragons as being evil and bad luck, basically, bad fortune coming in. Other people feel that they are good fortune and about having a beautiful life. So this is the energy is talking about the spin that you put on it. And then here's the passion coming in now. This new passion for life. This could be this is God saying you're going to have all these new opportunities, and you'll have your soulmate with you. So you'll be able to have passion in the morning when you wake up. This is a huge gift. It's like a love of new discovery, wondering what each day is going to bring, excited about the day, that type of energy. So this is really two rewards, two aces coming in. A lot of new energy coming in for you in this transition. And this is after so that you had a dark night of the soul. Something happened, and it shook your very foundation. And or you might be in that right now. And this is talking about the hermit climbing to the top of the mountain until his light his lantern is full of the light of the North Star, which is when he takes his rod lights up, and then he knows to come down from the mountain and take action on going after life again, having a healed heart and ready to move forward again in a new way. It's a rebirth, basically. That's what this reading is about. Rebirth after hardship. And this is something maybe you've been waiting to happen for quite some time. A soulmate coming in and then having all these opportunities after healing from a dark night of the soul. And this energy here is talking about the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor and having passion for life again. And I feel like this could be your energy of like this could be that you are the Queen of Swords, because this is in the center, and it is that you didn't send the people there, but someone that knew about this energy here sent them. So you'll know which way it is, because we don't have another character. So it could be so you have this passion for new life, and then having to, like, being out of this energy of people being sent to you. So it could be either or you could be, you're like this energy, you could just be one of these soulmates here. So you'll know, take it how it works. I'm going to clarify this with my oracle, and that may give us a little bit further clarity of what's going on. So the energy, this is from my oracle, Tales from the Vector, courtesy of the Intergalactic Federation of Light. And the numbers on these cards represent the paintings that I did in the order they appear in my gallery on my website. This one actually belongs here. So we have lack of awareness. Never underestimate the power of willful ignorance. So missed opportunities. I feel like the energy has been stuck for quite some time, and you've missed out on a lot of opportunities. It's caused a total shift in your world. I feel like your world came to a standstill. Something happened that was really challenging and that you've been trying to come back from. And then the Wheel of Fortune is now turning in your favor. So this is talking about the degradation. You were degraded, your energy was degraded in some way, and you had no passion for life anymore. But you stayed on your destined path anyway and did your best, because this is talking about having the Fool starts out at the 0 point, and then when he gets to card 21, that's the world. And it's saying the end of this cycle is over. So that's what the transition is. The Wheel of Fortune is now turning in your favor, because even though you were in this real heart, feeling really taken down, degraded, your energy was degraded, you kept going and you stayed on your destined path to the best of your ability. This is talking about intention. So someone did not have good intentions for you, for sure. This is the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but this was not someone that, and the Queen of Swords energy could be, she has her back on this. So I feel like this might be somebody that has maybe been with someone and they split up, and now that person is coming towards you. But I don't feel that you, because of the page energy here, I feel like it's someone, like this is someone new. This would be someone new coming in, but it could be someone that you knew way back when. And maybe you haven't seen them since high school or whatever. You might have known them when you were a child. Or it could be like someone that you haven't seen for 7 years, 14 years, or 21 years. So it's not someone that you already had a relationship with. This would be someone new with the Ace's energy here. So I do feel like maybe this would be like an energy that has been trying to come between you, because she doesn't want this to occur for whatever reason. It would be different for different people. Falling and failing in love is a matter of I. So this is about having an unfettered heart and the heart chakra being open. So this is about you healing. So this also could be your energy, and you could have gone really cold from having maybe gotten a divorce or something, you know. But that's the energy I'm almost feeling here, is how this could represent someone that, like, she has her back totally to this energy, but she has her energy, you know, she's willing to receive this energy. So I do feel like there could be some one who is really trying to stop you from meeting your soulmate. They want what you have, and they know if you meet your soulmate, it's over, because then you're going to have someone who's actually supporting you and that you can trust, that really has the best interest for you at heart. And then we have Aquarius energy. Okay. So the Aquarius energy coming in, the important part about this is that Uranus is just moved in. Uranus rules Aquarius. And Uranus energy, the planet Uranus just moved into the sign of Gemini about a month and a half ago from when I'm doing this reading. So this is like mid-July. And it's significant because Uranus has not been in the sign of Gemini since 1941 to 1949 during World War II and the aftermath. And the bottom line is that Uranus and Gemini wants the truth to come out. And so we're seeing that happening every day on the planet right now. And it's significant because Uranus is going to be in Gemini for the next 7.5 to 8 years from the time that I posted this. So it's till 2033. So this is like a long, like this energy is going to be intense about the truth. And you may be noticing that the truth is coming out really quick about things. And we had the files come out before this, and all of this energy from like some of this, the shift that happened, that the truth is coming out about, happened a long time ago, and it's coming up now. Finally, the justice is coming through. So I feel like definitely there's some sort of transition for you. I feel this is a really good transition. If you've done the healing work in your heart, you know, you're going to have a beautiful expansion, like a rebirth feeling, having passion for life again and being able to move forward in a new way. All right, that's the energy of this reading. Thank you for your time and energy, your likes, comments, shares, subscribes. I'll be back with another reading about random shift for you soon. Bye for now.